Great idea.
Is
Karen,
it
increase
one
the
right
next.
now?
We're at 11. We're live, everybody. Look, I have a green. Oh, it does disappear. It's a green. Look at this big old green bottle right here. This is the kind of water that when you're outside, when you're doing hard work and things like that, you want to be focusing on staying hydrated. Sometimes a regular size cup, if that's not enough. If we're sweating, I'm sweating right now. If we're sweating and we're losing water from our body and those electrolytes, you might be drinking just kind of your normal cup size, your normal amount. But if you can, you want to try to increase that on those active days. Look at this thing here. I don't know if it tells me, it doesn't tell me, but I'm willing to bet this is 64 ounces. This is a lot right here. Let's have a sip of water, everybody. Let's give a big wave. There's Sandy. There's Sandy's mom in the house. Scott and Lisa, Lorraine, Linda in the house. We got again Karen and Samantha helping us out. Marilyn, Carla, Nick, the team leader. Jed's here. My mom's here. And on Wednesday, we'll do it. We'll do a garden workout. We'll do the shoveling. We'll do the raking of the leaves. We'll do maybe some like tilling of the earth, like getting the earth churned up. We'll do maybe we can do like a lawnmower and things like that. So we'll figure that out. It was a little hot right now because like I said, I started working out there and it next thing you know, I looked at my watch and I was like, uh-oh, I have 5 minutes. And so 5 minutes ago, I was working in the yard and now here we are. Everybody, if you remember from Friday Night Fitness Social, we were having a little bit of fun with Zoom's AI, trying to have it come up with some neat images for us. And if you remember, it could not come up with the image of a blind surfer. We're not sure why. AI, you should be able to figure that out. A surfer, a person who's blind, you put them on a surfboard. But AI was able to figure out a hamster surfer. And everybody, this is Ginger here. This is Ginger too. And Ginger is a professional hamster surfer, and AI created her as part of the fitness social on Friday. So if you want to hang out with us on Friday nights, remember at 6 p.m., we do it on our Zoom link. And even if you're on YouTube and you're like, hey, I want to hang out on the fitness social, send us an email and we'll get you the link and you can join us. It's not we talk about all kinds of things. It's not something that is always just about fitness. Sometimes we're just having fun. So let's drink some water. Let's get ready for our breathing motto. Maybe I'll kick it off. I need to do some deep breathing, and then we can get the show rolling.
That sounds good, Ghost. You can do it.
Oh, I'm so thirsty, everybody. I was working out there, and it was I was working in the shade, and then all of a sudden there was no more shade, and I kept working, and so that's okay. I'm trying to take a break now. I got fans blowing on me, and that's why I don't have the green screen up. Look at that, everybody. I can move my arms all around. There's no green screen because if I had it, the fans would blow it around, and I need to be cooling down. So, all right, everybody, let's do our breathing motto. It's becoming famous, infamous, semi-famous. I don't know. If some people are starting to talk about it or say it, here we go, everybody. In five, four, three, two, one. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power so you reach your goals first. Everybody, I have a goal. One of my goals is to create a beautiful garden for my wife and my little daughter. And I'm working on that goal. And sometimes you're going to have goals that are physical, like that one. Sometimes you're going to have goals that are also mental, where you have a challenge, you have something that you maybe are trying to figure out, and you got to really, wreck your brain around it. You got to kind of work out for your brain so that you can figure stuff out, and that's okay too, everybody. Remember, exercise is about your body and your mind, and not everything is going to be about muscle. Sometimes, has anybody ever heard the phrase work smarter and not harder? Anybody ever heard that before? Sometimes you're doing a lot of hard work, where if you would stop for a moment and think about it, or talk to Karen maybe, and she'd give you an idea. But that's how you can figure out, well, hey, this is a really smart idea and it might make it to where it's not as difficult for my body. One of the examples I'll show everybody on Wednesday, and I'm going to show what had happened is I spent days doing yard work with what would be called a hand tool. And today I went and I got a power tool that still uses some muscle, but it's kind of a combination of my muscle and some power from a battery. And it makes the job so much easier for me that it allows me to get more work done in a shorter amount of time. And sometimes that can be so like fitness too. When you're able to get maybe a lot of work done in a shorter amount of time, then you're going to have more time for other things that you want to do, like maybe go surfing with your hamster. Has anybody ever, have you ever thought about Sandy taking, Ginger down to the beach and, let her run around? Where's she gonna, she might run around all into the water and then run back away like the birds do. I could picture a hamster doing that at the ocean. Everybody, let's get our head and neck moving around. And oh my gosh, over here you can see this big old wave that's coming. Ginger does not look afraid. But let's go ahead and do our classic 5 moves. And let's start it off. So you already know the moves. Let's start off. Let's let iPhone get in here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. They're in. All right, here we go. We're going to the right side. If you joined us, all you've missed is the breathing motto. Left side. Let's go ahead and bring it down. That's going down. Let's go ahead and bring it up. You can see I got my Padres hat. Really proud of the Padres. Let's bring it back with the turtleneck. So we're going back. Let's bring it out with the giraffe neck. So now we're reaching out. Let's go up with an ear lift. So our ear's going up. Look, it's like I'm trying to get my ear there with the hamster ear. And then let's go to the other ear lift. There you go. And then we're going to do a little head tilt and a head tilt. All right, everybody. Caitlin in the house. Hey, Caitlin's here. Everybody, we got a lot of our great friends in here right now working out. Remember, this is our Monday workout. We got Evan. There's Evan in the house. Yeah, Evan. We got North County is here in the house working out with us. Hey, everybody at North County. Brandy, Zoom users, everybody. Oh my gosh, so happy to have you here. Let's go ahead with our head movements. Let's go 2 more times. So we're going to go in the same order. And so we'll go right side, left side, down, going up, going turtleneck, going giraffe neck, going ear lift, doing the other ear lift, and then head tilt, head tilt. All right, one more time. Here we go. And right side, left side, down and up. Going turtleneck, giraffe neck, ear lift, tilt, and tilt. Wow. Do you feel, I feel such a big difference between the ear lift and then the head tilt. You're really going up with one and going down with the other. But again, we're working our neck in a lot of different directions, and that's important because your neck moves in a lot of different directions, and it has to support your head, which who remembers how much does our head weigh? Who remembers about how much that weighs? I'm not going to tell you. Let's see if anybody remembers. Let's get into our shoulders. I'm going to pretend that I don't know. And if I don't know something, I might raise my shoulders. Someone's like, how much is a head weigh? Like, I don't know. And I don't even have to say anything. I don't know. Bringing those arms up, but I'm not lifting the arms up. What this would be lifting the arms up. Nick got it, 8 pounds. But also, this would be lifting the arms up. Well, look at this one. If this one's lifting the arms up, what about this one lift? What's going on here? If they're both lifting the arm, then I mean, this is my arms are coming up, right? But then look at this. My arms are, they're also going up. It's different muscles. Can you feel that difference? So when you're using your upper back and your trapezius and you're lifting up, you're essentially pulling on that entire arm. Now, if you're going for an overhead reach, these muscles over here, they're shortening up. And who else is getting involved now? The deltoid. So let's go between the two. Let's go with arm lift from the trapezius and then arm lift kind of with the deltoid and the trapezius. They're best friends. They never go anywhere without each other. You know what that's like, right? Okay, here we go. So let's go for 10. Well, we'll do each one 10 times. So we'll go trapezius shoulder lift, and then arm raise. Nice with the deltoids. Okay, we'll go back down. Go shoulder lift, arm raise, shoulder lift, arm raise. Nice. And shoulder lift, try to keep your head in a good position. You might even do a little bit of turtleneck. So that way you don't have your head like sticking too far out when you do. See this? With this, that's not what we want to do. Look how far forward my head is. I want to be engaged, sitting up kind of nice and tall if I can. And look at the difference. My head is kind of back and my shoulders are up. And then when I go up for the arm raise, same thing. I don't want to lean forward in here. Let's keep this real still. We got 5 more to go. All right, trapezius delt combo. This one's not as much of a combo. Do you notice that when you do just this one here, all the deltoids do, he's just holding on. He's not really doing anything at all. I was like, come on, hey, do something. And he's like, well, you're not using me right. And then if I go like this, he's like, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Nice job. Same thing if I went like kind of out to the side, like the T or the Y or the I. Same thing. There we go, bringing it down. Let's go 3 more. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it. If you're starting to feel it, raise your hands. Yeah, everybody. All right, nice. That was good. Here we go. Let's go 1 more. I'm not good at even counting to 3. Here we go. And that could have been 3, 4, 5. But I do know it's time for a water break. I can't see her right now, but I'm waiting. I bet Carla was typing. She's typing. Hit enter. I bet it says water break. She's got it. She was on it. Look, there it is. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I could feel it. I couldn't see her on the top row. I can now, but Evan in the house, Nick getting his water in. Oh, you feel that in that trapezius? Even when I go to lift up my water, I can feel it doesn't hurt. It should never hurt, but you can feel it. There's a difference between something hurting and something just being used and stimulated. Sometimes that feels different, but it should not hurt, and it should not create a feeling to where when you move, it makes you kind of have like a reflex, like a pain reflex, or what would be considered kind of like what they call guarding, where your body is it's trying to protect itself, and so it'll guard. It will make a movement that you can't even imagine to make it so that an area of your body doesn't get hurt, doesn't get used. So, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and stick with our arms. Again, I'm feeling a lot in the trapezius. Let's go ahead and do a deltoid trifecta with the chicken wing. Let's go with the front elbows, and then let's go for a Y. I like that. Ooh, that's going to get the shoulder blades going, everybody. We got, the shoulder blades right here. They're moving around back there. When we go forward, those shoulder blades are coming this way, and it is great. And then when we go back and go in, and when you do the Y, try to reach behind you, almost like can you see that? My arm's kind of going behind my head a little bit. And that's going to help to bring those shoulder blades together. So even though I said deltoids, no problem, Samantha. Even though I said deltoids, we're going to be working on the shoulder blades too. Karen, when Samantha comes in, make sure that I don't miss it if I need to co-host her again. All right, everybody. So let's get ready. Remember, chicken wing, forward shoulders, kind of a big backwards Y. And let's do 10. 10's kind of a great number and exercise. A lot of folks do 10. 10's also a range that is good for stimulating the muscle to get a response. Sometimes if you do something once or twice, your body's not really getting the response. We talked about this, Nick, on Friday about training, where sometimes you got to train for at least maybe like 5 minutes a day of training, enough time doing it, that will get the body to adapt. Whereas if you just do it maybe once or twice, the body might not realize like, hey, this is something that's important to you. It looks like I have some like kind of hamster ears right there, tickling my hamster ears. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's go. Chicken wing. Front elbows. Big Y. Nice job. Chicken wing. Front elbows. Y. Nice. Chicken wing. front elbows. 3, there we go. Chicken wing, bringing them to the front, bringing it to the back. 4, here we go. Up, up, and up and out for 5. Up. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it already. Up and out for 6. Up, up and out for 7. Up, ooh, up and out for 8. Up and out for 9. We got one more. Here we go. Up and out for 10. That was awesome. I just had an idea. I had 2 ideas. I'm gonna say them both. First one is, I wish my mom was out here to help me with the gardening. I know that can't happen. The second thought is, Nick, I wish you could come over and help me out with the gardening and maybe with doing the garden workout. I'm just saying, if you want to do that, Nick, talk to your family. And instead of going to the North County, you could come over here, which is on the way, kind of, and we could do the garden workout here in the garden. Be kind of neat. So think about it if you want to. I don't know. And if you want to do that, let me know, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. And we could do a garden workout that would be super cool and everybody would love it. Let's have some water, everybody. Let's get our water going. And then we're going to get our hands and wrists going, because I'll tell you what, my hands and wrists, they need some help. If there's one thing that I've been doing a lot for the last week, it's using hand tools that have you gripping. And so what I need to do is I need to work on a lot of the opposite. Now, I can actually feel tightness in my hands from a lot of the gripping. So, sometimes just doing a hand massage can actually feel good. So you can move and you can do a hand massage using, if you have one, you can use your thumb, and then you can kind of use your other finger on the back side of your hand. And a hand massage would involve going all the way around the hand. So I might start here at kind of the base, at the top of my wrist here, and I might give like a little bit of a squeeze on my muscle right here in my hand. This is muscle that you're touching, that's in your hand right here. If I wanted, I could maybe take my little finger here, and I could just kind of move it around with my other hand. So I'm using my left hand to kind of move around my fingers on each one of my hands. I can kind of bend them. I can kind of move them back a little bit, like, not too far. I don't want to bend my finger backwards, but I can kind of stretch it. You can see I'm able to kind of lift that finger. I can't get it up there on its own, but I can kind of give it a little stretch. So I'm able to stretch. You can see I got my index finger here. The rest of my fingers are flat, and I'm just kind of lifting up. I can maybe take that index finger and I can get into my thumb. Like, I got both of my fingers. I got the blisters on the inside of my thumb. And then of course I can get here into kind of the meaty part of your hand and just giving it a good massage. So go ahead and let's go with both of our hands. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. If we have both hands, let's go ahead and take our hand here. And again, we're going to work down the pinky finger, maybe kind of just move it around. Going with our ring finger, move it around. You can bring it back and forth. Our middle finger, bring it down, bring it around. Look, do a rotation, move it side to side. Same thing, index finger, I can go down and up, down and up. I can go side to side just a little bit. We're not trying to break our finger. We're just moving it a little bit. And I can do a little rotation with it. Thumb, same thing. I can go in, I can bring it out, in and out. I can move my thumb from side to side. I can do that on my own. But when I do it with this hand, I'm not using these muscles to move it. I'm trying to relax these muscles. And then of course, just massaging our hands. Let's go ahead and go into piano player. So we're doing piano player. So we have our fingers kind of curled, and we're tapping on the keys. We're not tapping, we're pushing down on the keys. All right, let's keep it going with thumbs. We got index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky fingers. Let's go into wiggling around, wiggling, opening them up, closing them up, opening and closing. A little wiggle in between. Nice job, everybody. There you go. Let's go ahead and miniature schnauzer. Is what a miniature schnauzer. Let's go ahead and move our wrists around so you can do that with your hands open or you can do it with your hands closed. And again, this is so important for me because my wrists have been in the same position and they've been hitting the ground and shoveling, which then is it's really the opposite of you think of just moving them around in a circle. All right, nice. Let's go into our elbows, get our elbows doing our elbow circles here. This one's kind of like a cheer. Nice, moving them around. Got our elbows. Again, we're moving here at the elbow. Good job, everybody. Keep it going, keep it going. And then now let's go into the shoulders. So, I can do big arm circles now. I can move my arms around. I can just kind of wave my arms around. I can flap my arms around. I just want to have my arms relax and still be kind of free moving. I can cross them over. I can do kind of ball of energy moves. Just go ahead and move those arms around. We're going to go for about 10 more seconds like this. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, this is a good one. 2 and 1. Oh, I should have thought of that one first. Everybody, if you can, putting your arms over your head and shaking out your arms is one of the best things you could do. You could do that a couple times throughout the day, just putting them and just shake them around out there. What we're doing, first of all, if you think about your arms, most of the day, they're going to be down. They're going to be working down here. If we want to get these shoulders kind of loosened up and we want them to have some good mobility, the range of motion is the best that it can be. Putting them around here and just kind of letting the weight of that arm just move around. It shouldn't hurt. Again, it shouldn't. This at times in my life, this has hurt, and I've had to be careful, and I've had to use exercises where I'm teaching my arm to relax. And I like, again, being able to put this up here, move my arms around. Let's go for 10 seconds. Let's wave it around, everybody. Let's pretend we're at maybe a Padres game. We're waving our arms around. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's have a sip of water and let's change things up a bit. Let's go for a breath hold. Breath hold coming up next, and maybe an old favorite. I don't know. Let's see. I wanted to freeze up right there, but I'm like, it's not the time. What? 60 seconds. Does anybody else want to try that? That's a long time. I'm game. I'm feeling better today, everybody. Did you notice that? I have yet to cough, which is good. I'm going to cough right now. I was like, it's going to happen right now, just after I say that. But I am feeling better. So for everybody who was like, hey, Coach John, we hope you feel better. I am. I'm recovering. I'm doing it with really no medicine. I'm just trying to be healthy on my eating. My wife's helping me out. She's great with that. And drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. That's the key. I think we can do, let's go for 60, but let's give 2 goals for folks who don't want to go for 460. So 60 is, I'm going to count
45 and
I think let's go for 60. It was a good idea, but what we'll do, everybody, is I'll count 5 times to 5. And that's going to be, if you want to, you can, or let's go 6. 6 counts. And that's going to be 30 seconds. And you could stop at 30. If we're going to go to 60 seconds, I'm going to be going 12 counts to 5. So that's quite a bit. I think we can do it. Remember, the key for this is going to be to relax your body, even relax your mind. I'll be having to think about counting, but if I had the chance to not think, I would be just thinking about total relaxation. 60 seconds is a long time. Don't feel bad if you need to breathe. Please do, but we can try it. The 60 is about the max that we would want to try to do. And if you get to 30, I would consider that a win. Even if you got to like 15, everybody, when you normally breathe, you might hold your breath like when you're nervous or something like that. Or maybe if you're watching a movie and it's like getting scary and you're kind of like, you don't even realize you're like holding your breath. You're like, why am I holding my breath? But that's only for generally a few seconds. It's not for this long. So 60-second breath hold or 30-second breath hold.
Water before
Water.
bed.
A good idea. Water before is a great idea. I'm finally not sweating anymore, which is great, everybody. I've been out in the sun too much, so I gotta be taking it easy. Yesterday we did waves for all too, everybody. It was a magical day at the beach. We had so many friends out there enjoying the water. Water got a little cold, but it was nice. And we had a lot of friends. We had some first timers. We had some folks first time ever getting to come out and surf and be in the water, and some folks who had had accidents and had injuries, and they hadn't been surfing since then, and they got to come back out and they got to do it. They went out there. It was wonderful. All right, everybody. We're going to do 3 deep breaths in. Then we're going to breathe in a 4th breath. That'll be the breath that we're going to hold. We're going to relax our body. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe and hold. And relax. Woo, wow. Everybody, that's about what it feels like when you're underwater for about 5 to 6 seconds. That's what it feels like at the end of that 60 seconds. So that's the importance about staying calm. You might have seen at about 40 something seconds, I actually wasn't getting calm. My body was trying so hard. It wanted to get that carbon dioxide out of my body. And it was even making me kind of like make a little moves. But you got to remember that you can use your mind, you can think about your body, you can talk to yourself and, remind yourself that you're okay, that you're able to continue on if you are. And remember, I saw a couple folks that did breathe before time was up. And I thought that was incredible, because that means that you were listening to your body and you heard when your body was kind of saying, hey, I'm ready to get this carbon dioxide out and I'm ready for some oxygen. And you said, okay, body, I'm going to listen to you. And that's something that we need to do all the time, a lot of it comes down to also when we're feeling tired, when we're feeling hungry, also when we're feeling energetic, and we need to use that energy. We need to have something to be able to do. Everybody, let's get ready to get our core rocking and rolling. Nick is coming up, and he is going to take us through some core exercises and maybe even a few exercises where we will use our lower body. And so Nick's going ahead. He's getting unmuted. He unmuted, remuted, unmuted. There it is. Oh, well, there it is. All right, we got you, Nick. All right, Nick's in the hot seat right now, everybody. He's leading us. Did anybody see the Blue Angels, everybody? It's like Nick, he's like the lead pilot.
I am.
You got it. You're in the lead. All right, I'm going to follow you. What do you want to do?
And you know what? I'm down, but when they went out with you and the daughter, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm good.
I think that would be great. I can send your family my new address.
Yeah. No, I won't do that. No. But they want that. Don't be that.
Okay.
following by the button pattern,
Okay.
and following by the 4-point reach.
Okay. So we're gonna go jumping jacks, boxing pattern, 4-point reach. How many jumping jacks do you want to do?
I want bunny number 55, but
You want to go 55?
yeah, they
Okay.
do that 3 times.
You want to do the whole thing 3 times?
Yeah,
All right. You
I
want
mean 2 times.
2 times?
Yeah.
Okay, two's a good number. I mean, I was gonna go 3. Two's good. Let's drink the water. Samantha had a good idea. Let's drink water before,
And
then
after.
we'll do 2 in a row, and then we'll drink water after. But we won't do a water break in between the moves. Everybody, this is gonna be cardiovascular style exercise to where your endurance is gonna have to kick in. You're gonna have to remember to breathe. You're gonna have patterns to follow, so that'll be great. But so we don't have to think about it a whole lot. We just got to move, and we know the moves. Jumping jacks are first, then we're gonna go boxing pattern, then we're gonna go with the 4-point core reach, and then we will repeat. Here we go, Nick. Give us a countdown. Let's do it. I'm ready.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22. Yeah, Tyler, 3, 24. Good job, man. 25, 26. It's great to see you. 27, 28. Go, Alicia. 29, 30, 31. Go, Caitlin. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Go, Nick. 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50, 51. Wow. 2, 53, 54, and 55. Oh my gosh, everybody. Here we go. Let's take a deep breath. You ready, Nick?
You 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And we're going to go punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, duck, duck, elbow, elbow, high knee. Look at Nick, high knee. That was great. High kick, high kick, high five, low five, and clap. Deep breath. Teapot, twist reach, coffee pot, and ground touch. Going on the other side. Teapot, twist reach, coffee pot, and ground touch. All right, deep breath, everybody.
3, 2, and 1.
55. 1, 2, 3. This is round 2. 4. There you go, Lorraine. 5, 6. Go, Sandy. 7, 8. Scott and Lisa. 9, 10. Go, Evan. Keep it going. 11, 12. There we go. 13, 14, 15. There you go, Lorraine. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Dolphin.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 5 more. 51, 52, 53, 54, and 110 if we're really counting. Deep breath in.
1, 2, and 3.
Here we go. Punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch. Oh, I hit my table. Down punch, block, dunk, duck, elbow, elbow, high knee, high knee, high kick, high kick, high five, low five, and clap. And deep breath.
3, 2, and 1.
And teacup. Twist reach. Coffee pot. And the ground touch. Last one. Here we go. Teacup. Water breaks coming. Twist
Oh
reach.
yeah, I'll do this.
Coffee pot. And ground touch.
Wonderful, everyone.
Great job from Nick right there. That was terrific. Let's have some water, everyone. Nick's got a good call on that. Everybody, that was great. Now, if you think about it, that was let's see when our time check was. That time check 7 minutes, everybody. That was 7 minutes of cardiovascular exercise. It was 7 minutes of getting our heartbeat to increase. It was 7 minutes of following patterns, which the jumping jack pattern, that's the simplest of patterns, and we're repeating that. The boxing combo, that's a lot of different moves, but we've done that often in a pattern. And I know a lot of you, I've seen a lot of you where the pattern of the boxing combo. And when you think about those moves, we're getting a lot of movement in for the shoulders, for the core. The boxing combo is a great move. And then the 4-point core reach. The 4-point core reach is just like it sounds. We're getting our core kind of going in 4 directions. We're bending and we're twisting and we're reaching and we're stretching. We got all of that. And yeah, a minute of joking around, everybody. I thought about it. I said, when would be a good time to act frozen? And I'm like, right in the middle of the jumping jacks. That's going to be the perfect time. That's going to work. And I thought it was hilarious, everybody. I was having trouble keeping myself frozen. It was tough. But think about it, everybody. 7 minutes of cardiovascular training. That is terrific. Not only are you working on your mental endurance. I saw some of you, Scott and Lisa, Lorraine, Sandy. I saw folks the whole time. We're going. And that means our minds are going, our bodies are going, our hearts are beating, our lungs are pumping. And the lungs, they pump in oxygen and they pump out the carbon dioxide. Our heart, it pumps and it circulates the blood throughout our entire body. We had that going, everybody. So endurance, cardio, respiratory, exercise, pattern training, mobility. What else did we get? Teamwork too. We're all working as a team. All right, one more sip of water and then let's do another one. Let's go ahead and Nick, I'm gonna bring you back up for one more. This is a good one for you too. We're gonna do a squat, high knee combo. And so if we're in a seated position, we'll be doing a double elbow tap on our quadriceps, so on the top part of our legs. And then we'll go up and go tap 1 and then up and tap 2. So we'll be doing that. If you're standing up doing this, I want you to do a squat. So Nick, go ahead and show us what a squat is. It is a super great group. Nick's hopping up here. He's going to show us what. So if you're doing a squat, I want you to stick out your butt. I know it sounds funny. There you go. That's good. Stick out your butt, kind of squat down low, and then you're going to go up. And Nick, let's just do, you can do the elbow tap too. If you want to go knee tap, elbow tap, or you could just do knee tap. You do whatever one you want to do. I'm going to call it out. We'll go to 10. And so we'll go squat and then we'll go tap. And then let's do a squat and a tap every single time. All right. You ready, Nick? All right. We're going to go to 20. I changed my mind. We're going to 20. Get ready. Here we go. So we're going to go down, 1. There we go. Down. 2. I'm gonna let Nick get caught up on this one. Down. Here we go. 3. And going down. All right, there we go. 4. Now we're in groove. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. Nice job, Nick. 7. Down. 8. Down. Oh, I love you, Sandy. That's so awesome. Sandy's working. She's got her arms set up. 10. We got 10 more. There you go. Great job. 11. Good job, Scott and Lisa. Down. Squatting down. 12. There you go, Nick. Down. 13. Down. Work those legs. 14. Down. Working the hips. 16 or 14, 15. There we go. Down. I'm gonna skip 15. 16. Down. Here we go. We're almost there. 17. Down. 18. Down. 19. Down. 4. 20. Nice job. Again, Nick, you can see that's a little bit of some cardio work right there as well. Nick, great job. Let's have a sip of water. Let's do one more. Water up. Let's do one more that gets us kind of on a relaxed mode. And then let's see if martial arts. We'll go martial arts battle. Anybody want to do martial arts battle? What do you think, Nick? Martial arts battle. So let's do our next exercise. Let's do a breathing exercise. Nick, do you want to do a breathing exercise? Which ones do you have a favorite breathing exercise from Coach Emily? Do you have one that's your favorite?
Yeah. The helicopter breath.
No way. That's what I was gonna say. If I had to pick a favorite, it was gonna be helicopter breath. Nick, do you remember how the helicopter breath goes?
Oh yeah, I remember.
So we're twisting and turning and breathing in when we turn one direction, breathing out when we turn the other, and we have our hands up on our deltoids. So we're going to be rotating at the core. Let's go kind of slow, Nick. Let's go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. 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 Out. Go. 5, 4, 3.
3, 2, and 1.
What about the elevator breath? Is that where we bring our arms up, we breathe in, go,
Yep.
and then we drop, go. Bring it up. Let him drop. Bringing it in.
That my
Never
favorite.
want to drop an elevator. Never want to do that. Bring it up.
I might do that, maybe.
Let's go one more. All right, everybody. Nice stuff. What were we talking about doing last? We had martial arts. A battle royale. Everybody, let's go ahead and do a martial arts battle. Now, I know some of you do practice in taekwondo, karate, maybe judo, maybe you do jujitsu, maybe you practice tai chi, maybe you practice kinpo, Rochambeau. Oh no, Rochambeau, that's paper, rock, scissors. Oh, should we do that?
Yeah, Rochambeau. Yeah.
We should Rochambeau. Okay, everybody. First, before the martial arts battle becomes a Rochambeau competition. If you want to do Rochambeau, which is paper, rock, scissors, if you want to do that with us, are you gonna? Is it you and me, Nick? Are we gonna? And everybody else can. So let's go.
Yep.
Best 2 out of 3, or is it going to be best 3 out of 5? What do you think?
I think best 3 out of 5.
Best 3 out of 5, everybody. So best 3 out of 5. if you don't know, with the Rochambeau, you're going to hold one hand up like you're doing a platter, like you're maybe a waitress or a waiter holding up a tray. In the other hand, you're going to have your fist and you're going to go into this palm. You're going to go 1, 2,
2.
and number 3 is going to be one of 3 objects. Now, the 3 objects are a pair of scissors. And so this would be a pair of scissors, or you could do like a Star Trek pair of scissors if you're into Spock. All right, so you got the scissors. You could be a piece of paper. So you would go from a fist to a flat hand, and you would have flat hand, and that would mean that you're a piece of paper. And then if you wanted to be a rock, you could leave your hand in a fist and leave it as a rock, and that is a rock. Now the paper covers the rock smashes the scissors, and the scissors can cut the paper. So depending on what me and Nick do, we could win or we could lose. And we're going to go for best 3 out of 5. So here we are. You ready, Nick?
Yeah, I will beat you, Don. I will beat you very hard.
I don't know. So let's get ready, everybody.
I might beat
here we go.
I might.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3. You going rock?
Yeah.
All right, I got the paper, so I covered the rock. So I got the first one. I won the first one. All right, you got it. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. So are you doing the paper?
Yep.
Well, then you just beat me. So now we're tied.
1-1.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. What did you do? Paper?
Yeah.
I did scissors. Me and Karen, we're cutting up the paper. All right, so I've won 2. Nick's got 1. Here we go, everybody. 1, 2, 3. What'd you go? Nick went scissors. I did paper. And Karen got, so Nick beat both of us. All right, here we go. So Nick, you got 2. I have 2. The next guy who wins, Karen's beating us all. The next, out of you and me, Nick, if we, whatever happens, happens. It's okay. We've both done good, but let's try it out. Here we go. Rochambeau in 1, 2, 3. What are you going with? Paper. You both did. Oh, they both beat me on the last one. The paper covers the rock. Nick wins. Karen wins.
Woo-hoo!
Best 3 out of 5. Everybody. All right, now let's go one time. Everybody who was doing it, I want you to do this one time. We're going to do it, but I want you to switch hands if you can. If you have both hands, if you have that ability, I'm going to now hold my right hand up and I'm going to go with 1. And I want you to feel the difference of it. Maybe it feels awkward. Maybe it feels a little different. Maybe you even get a little confused on what you want to do. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. What'd we get? Nick's a rock. Oh, I did scissors. Nick smashes me. Karen smashes Nick. Oh my gosh, everybody. Oh, wow. All right. Great job.
I won.
You did win. You beat me, and then Karen beat you. Yeah. You and Karen, I think you both tied. You both beat mine 4 times. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Oh, if you want to do, Karen, you might want to do martial arts. If you want to do martial arts battle, just wave your hand. All you got to do is be waving your hand. If you're waving your hand, there you go. Alicia's coming up. She's getting involved with martial arts battle. We got Alicia's coming up in here. If you want to be involved in the martial arts moves, Lorraine's getting up in here. Nice job, Scott and Lisa. Here you go. Sandy's getting up in here. Oh my gosh, everybody, watch out for Sandy. I'll tell you what, Sandy, she might look like she's only got 1 arm working out here, but I'll tell you what, I've seen her using that right arm for some moves, and you got to watch out for that right hook. All right, everybody, we're going to go for a 3-minute martial arts battle. I'm going to actually use my timer on my phone so I don't have to worry about counting, which I don't like to do. And we're going to go for 3 minutes. You can make up whatever moves you want to do. If you want to follow along with Alicia or with Sandy or Scott and Lisa, you can do that. But here we go, everybody. 3 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. All right, everybody, we're into the ring. I'm going to do a little bow. Nice job. Ooh, here we go. Coming with some punches and bring in the blocks. There we go. Samantha's got some good move. Look at that right there. Lorraine and Samantha. Sandy's going good. Make sure to take it easy, Sandy, with that. Is it the wrist? PPD. Yep, there we go. Yeah, okay. All right. Just do the things that feel okay. If you get too carried away, sometimes you can move in a way that they'll bother you, but you know how to feel it. Oh my gosh, look at it. Karen is just ducking and dodging everything. I feel like Lisa just threw me over her shoulder right there. She's like, you're going this way. And then Alicia, she's got the moves. I think Lorraine's doing some kicks. Nice job, Lorraine. Nick's doing kicks off the wall. Oh my gosh, everybody, keep it going. There we go. Sandy again with the great moves. Lorraine, she's got the moves. Oh my gosh, Samantha's going to bend the speed bag. Look at her go. Samantha just got in 20 punches in 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. And there we go. Scott and Lisa, they're blocking everything. You can't get anything into that house right there. They got their guard up. Alicia is moving. She's showing us again some nice moves right there. Doing that backward. There's the backwards kick from Alicia. Look at that with the ground touch. Oh my gosh, Alicia did the big kick right there, and it got me in the chin. Nick's down on the ground. Nick's going for some ground kicks, but Sandy's dodging him. She's moving side to side. Karen and Sandy moving side to side. Nick's doing ground kicks. You can't get Nick. He's on the ground. Lorraine is keeping the blocks going. We are halfway through. Everybody keep going. This is an endurance battle. I'm going to go for some of those punches. There we go. So yeah, there we go. Bump, 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 bump. Nice job. Samantha had to get a water break, everybody. Samantha's like, I got to get water. All right, we knocked Samantha out of the ring. She's getting water, but we're still going. Oh, Scott, good move, Scott. Right when I tried to get it, he's like, nope. He put those arms up, and I couldn't get him right there. Nick got the block. Sandy's blocking. Lorraine's blocking. Karen's blocking everything, but Alicia's kicking from the ground. And oh my gosh, everybody, Samantha's back in. She's back in the fight. And here she goes. She's got water in her, so she's got a little extra. And here we go. I'm going into the blocks. I'm going protection right here, and then maybe pushing away, going for some kicks, some big elbow moves, ducking and dodging. Bernie's heading out. All right, Bernie, we love you. We'll see you soon, Bernie. Have a great day. Oh, Karen got me right when I was talking to Bernie. She knew I wasn't paying attention. Karen got me right there with the left hand. Go, Lorraine, moving it all around. Lorraine's not letting anything get in there. She's got her arms blocking it all. Scott's trying to get a hit in, but there we go. Lisa, don't hit Scott. There we go. Nice job. They got the blocks up. Everybody, we have 15 seconds. Can you feel your heart beating? You should. Can you feel your lungs trying to get that air in? You should feel that. Keep it going. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, Nick's doing the backwards kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Oh my gosh, everybody. Let's do a bow to our friends. Oh, wow. Great job, Alicia. Yes, I love Alicia. She's got a great bow move. We all do a nice bow after the end of anything. Sometimes you'll be doing workouts like that with your martial arts partner. And then when you're all finished, you do a bow, and it's kind of a sign of respect and an appreciation for the training together. Great job, Lorraine, Sandy, Alicia, Scott, and Lisa, Nick, everybody. I think Sandy had something up her sleeve on that right arm, because I'll tell you what, she was getting in that with that right arm. I was feeling some of those. I'd see that right arm moving around, and I knew something was coming. I think she's holding on a roll of quarters or something in there. Sandy, that was incredible. Again, sometimes you're going to find if you have something bothering you. For me, for instance, I've hurt my shoulder in the past to where I wasn't able to move it like I can today, and I wasn't able to move it like I had hoped for. But I had to rest it. I had to try to eliminate lifting it up too high. And there was a lot of things I couldn't do for a while because my arm needed to be protected and sometimes even supported. And so, but that didn't mean that I wasn't going to not use it at all. And, some of the things when you're also, a great thing when you're working on any kind of like arm, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand type of recovery, one of my favorite things that you can do is you can work with your hands in doing art. So you could paint, you could work with clay, you could work with, believe it or not, even just working with something like the Play-Doh. Has anybody ever worked with Play-Doh? It's kind of like a clay, but it doesn't necessarily have the same properties of clay. That kind of stuff can help with that rehabilitation and with keeping your mind focused. Yeah, working with a pencil, tracing, working mazes, working on a lot of different art that's going to have you thinking about the movement, even if it's a small movement. You know, you might not imagine that when you're painting with a paintbrush that you're actually doing a lot, but you are, especially for your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist, your hand, and for your mind. And so not only is the painting just good for your soul and it makes you feel great, it's also a good creative expression, and it can be a great way if we're doing any type of rehabilitation, or maybe you don't have any injuries at all. Maybe you just decide that I want to do some art and some painting. So that might help keep me from getting an injury in my wrist or elbow or shoulder because of that activity of doing the art. I love colored pencils. Absolutely. I like the colored pencils because you can shade colored pencils, which is kind of neat. You can't do that with crayons and markers as much, but colored pencils, you know, you can if you rub on with your finger on the colored pen, you can kind of shade them together sometimes. Colored pencils can be so beautiful. Everybody, I'm going to give that one to Sandy. She did great. Lorraine, you did great with that move. Lorraine had some great moves. She was moving the whole time. Everybody did terrific. Scott and Lisa, always a terrific job. Scott was blocking everything. I felt like Scott was reading my mind. He knew what was coming and he was prepared for it. Again, Evan, great job. Caitlin, great job. Alicia, Tyler, S22, Samantha, and North County, everybody at North County. Oh my gosh, especially my friend Jose. Jose, if you can hear me right now, buddy, it was great to talk to you on Friday, and we're all so proud of you and your new job and with your health. Is just great job, everybody at North County. We're really proud of Jose, and we love you all up there, everybody. We really do. Everywhere. Sulpicio Center. If you're down there at Sulpicio Center or down there at Gerber Center, I know some folks are at home and they're joining us, and we're just so happy you can do that. So remember, on Wednesday at 11, that's right, Wednesday at 11, we will be doing another workout, and it could probably will now be a workout of, it's going to be Nick and John in the garden, and we're going to get to work, everybody. We're going to do all the classic yard exercises, and maybe talk about some techniques that we could be doing gardening if we were sitting down. Maybe we're thinking we want to garden, but we don't want to be having to walk around the garden as much. Well, there's a lot of things you can do in the garden from a seated position that are super beneficial to the garden. So let's get ready for breathe motto. I think the winner of martial arts, we should do the breathe motto if she can, if she's okay with that. Sandy, is that okay with you? All right, everybody, let's go ahead and have a nice sip of water. Our bodies, our heart rates are relaxing.
I can't hear you.
All right. All right.
Ready?
I'm ready, Sandy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out your worst. Breathe in your power so you can always reach your goals first, no matter what.
No matter what, everybody. Great job, Sandy. Oh my gosh. Everybody, the art that we saw from her on Friday was incredible. And it's still in progress. I can't wait to see this Friday. So great job again, everybody. Make sure we're staying hydrated, eating healthy, giving great big hugs to everybody, all our friends and family. We want to practice our bear hug and practice with the ones you love. That's always a good thing to do. Nick, give us the countdown. Here we go, everybody. Great job today. Great job. Here we go, Nick. And
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You want Wednesday at the daughter, your new house.